Welcome to Thrive Radio. This is Amy Montgomery. This is Marketing Monday, where I'm giving you marketing strategy that you can utilize in your service-based business. Today, I'm starting a series on creating a marketing plan because it's very different from your generic marketing plan that you've used maybe 30 years ago, 20 years ago. Digital marketing is a completely different animal. And so I'm going to start to break down for you the areas that I focus when I build a marketing strategy and some of the areas that people typically get stuck. And so, if you are struggling in your marketing, maybe one of the things that I offer up is going to help you to scale your business. When most business owners get stuck in marketing, they're stuck in one of three ways. Either they don't know what works, and so they're throwing spaghetti at the wall, trying absolutely everything. And what happens is because they don't know what's working, they just get really frustrated that they're not getting the ROI that they want. And they're like, this doesn't work. The second one would be you absolutely had a tactic that worked. You utilized that thing, you milked it for all it's worth, but now it's slowing down or it's not enough and you need to take your business to the next level. So you need new tools and tactics, right? The third one is going to be that you tried something, it worked, but now what? Right? It's not something that you can just create this predictable growth in your business. When I'm working with businesses, I will put together a marketing plan that includes the three components that you need to succeed online. So, number one is to know that this is a cycle and a process to bring your business through on a continual basis. And this is important for digital marketing because in digital marketing, there's a lot of testing, there's tweaking. You might run an ad and you need to tweak it to get the performance that you expected. A lot of times I've gotten people that come to me and say, I tried X, Y, and Z, it doesn't work. And when I look into what they tried, it just needed a little tweak in order to get the ROI that they really wanted or even beyond what they ever thought. So that's why it's very important to understand in the digital marketing world, especially, even if you have proven tools and tactics, it takes tweaking, it takes testing, it takes trying things out and measuring the KPIs to understand what's going to work for your business. And is it working in the way that you thought, or does it need to be tweaked, or do you need to shift and do something else? And so this is a process where we go through and diagnose what's going on in your business right now, how you have things laid out. Do you have a process in place that is bringing leads into your business on a continual basis while you sleep? A lot of people don't realize that you can do that online, right? And they are actually qualified leads before they even get to you. Then the next thing is that you've got to have tons of tools and tactics. You've got to know what is working in the market now. This is where I think I bring a lot of value to my clients because I'm always on top of the latest tools and tactics. I'm always on top of what works, not just what has worked a couple of years ago, but what is working now. I'm part of an amazing mastermind of brilliant other marketers, and I rely on them for new ideas. They rely on me for new ideas. We're always like asking, what's going on? What's the next thing? What's the next? And when you have that type of a network that you can pull on, and that's your full-time job, it's very easy for me to come up with all of these ideas to help my clients because I'm so connected, right? I'm not a silo out here doing everything by myself. We succeed together. And so that's one way that I'm able to help businesses to actually get some tools and tactics that are really going to work for their business. It's not a one size fits all. Here, try this tool or tactic, and too bad if it doesn't work. So I like to provide all the options, lots of backup, so we're covered. The next thing that we go into is creating this plan that is going to work for your business for the next 90 days. What has to happen in the next 90 days? Do you need new leads? Do you need to create more revenue? Do you need to get more referrals? Do you need more testimonials? Do more people need to be aware of your business? Where are we focusing? And so we go through this diagnosis process and we figure out where we're focusing to scale your business. And then we go into the tools and tactics, and then we go into the execution. We measure the KPIs. This is the part that everyone hates, is measuring all of the KPIs. And the reason for that is it's data. Nobody likes to go in, and some people like to go in and track all the data and the numbers, but most people don't. Most people are like, it's either going to work or it's not going to work. But here's the reason why you have to track KPIs in the digital marketing realm is, let's say you set up your website and you're expecting people to come to your website and they're going to book appointments with you. And let's say you ran an ad. You're running this ad and people are clicking through. It's working on the ads side of thing, but when they get to your website, they don't opt in, they don't book an appointment. Then we know what the problem area is. It's data driven decisions, not emotional decisions. So when it comes to building your business, it is a very emotional thing, right? You put blood, sweat, and tears into your website, into your emails, into your content, into your services. And when you're dealing with that, it's very easy to get stuck in your head. And I find this a lot with business owners where it's we're running ads to this XYZ product or service, it's not converting, and the ads are working fine. We got a great ROI when it comes to that, but nobody's buying. It's where they're going. It's that page. And when you put blood, sweat, and tears in that, and maybe other people have purchased, you can really get messed up in your mind of why it's not converting. And you might think to yourself, if I just get more traffic, that's the answer. And I've actually worked with people that struggle to get through that mindset of, okay, people have purchased in the past, but why have they purchased? Why did they convert? What did you do outside of that page to convert? And then like, oh yeah, our owner would go around and do these conferences. Okay, so they purchased because of him, but he's no longer part of this equation. So why should they purchase now? So we need to revamp this, right? So that's just an example of how we can get stuck in our heads. And so when we go through and we execute things and we measure things, then we have some data to figure out what needs to tweak in order to make things work. Then we go back, we report, and we say, okay, what worked? What met our expectations, exceeded our expectations? Let's get some targeted goals here for our business. What are we going to reach? Making sure that each one of these things that we're doing is actually bringing in an ROI for your business. And if it's not bringing an ROI in your business, guess what? We're going to take it off the table. We're going to move to the next thing that is going to produce something new in your business, right?